It might sound unthinkable, unfathomable, a world where the Pittsburgh Steelers fire Mike Tomlin, but buckle up, because that reality might be closer than you think. Smash that like button if you've ever respected the consistency of the Steelers. Subscribe if you think the NFL is about to witness a coaching carousel like never before. And don't forget to drop your hot takes in the comments, because this one's going to stir up the football world. Mike Tomlin has been the face of Pittsburgh's sideline since 2007, a Super Bowl champion, 0 losing seasons, a true Iron Man of coaching stability in a league defined by chaos. But after nearly 2 decades, the winds might finally be shifting. The seat under Tomlin might be getting warmer than ever. And for some in the NFL media, it's already on fire. NFL insider Mike Florio, never one to shy away from bold takes, made waves during a recent appearance on The Dan Patrick Show. His assessment? Tomlin's grip on the Steelers' head coaching job might not survive another playoff failure. And the reasoning? Desperation. Let's be clear. Pittsburgh hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. Read that again. Not a single postseason victory in over 8 years. That's the longest drought the franchise has suffered since 1972, the year of the Immaculate Reception. That's not just bad luck. That's historic underperformance for a team with 6 Super Bowl titles and sky-high expectations year in and year out. And now with reports swirling that the Steelers are going all in, possibly targeting superstar wide receiver DK Metcalf and even future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers, it paints a very different picture than the cool, steady, methodical approach we're used to from the Rooney family and the Pittsburgh front office. Florio's take: these moves reek of desperation. He said, "It feels like a level of desperation to end what will be a 9-year streak with no playoff wins." That desperation, according to him, isn't just about ending the drought. It's about saving Tomlin's job. Let's not forget, Pittsburgh is not a team that fires coaches lightly. In fact, they've had only 3 head coaches since 1969. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. That's it. This organization values loyalty and long-term stability over knee-jerk reactions and hot-seat panic. But this isn't the early 2000s anymore. Fans want wins. Owners want results. And in today's NFL, patience is running thin, even in Pittsburgh. So let's ask the question, could 2025 be the end of the Tomlin era? Tomlin's defenders will say this: the man has never had a losing season. He's kept the team competitive through quarterback transitions, injuries, and roster rebuilds. He's a leader of men. He commands respect in the locker room. But the critics will point to that same stat, no losing seasons, as a disguise. A mask for a franchise that's been treading water, avoiding collapse, but never actually swimming toward greatness. In the AFC, just being good doesn't cut it anymore. Not with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, not with Joe Burrow and the Bengals, not with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, CJ Stroud, and now possibly Aaron Rodgers back in the fold. The margin for error is razor thin, and the Steelers have been stuck in the purgatory between playoff hopeful and actual contender. Florio's implication is loud and clear. If the Steelers swing big in 2025 and miss, heads might roll, and Tomlin's could be the first to go. Now let's be fair. Landing a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers isn't exactly a panic move. It's a calculated risk. If anything, it's a testament to the front office trying to finally address the most glaring issues since Ben Roethlisberger retired: stability and star power under center. Kenny Pickett didn't pan out. Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky, they were never the long-term answer. But Rodgers? He might be aging, but he's still dangerous. He could bring championship DNA and elevate a team that's always had pieces on defense and playmakers on the outside. And DK Metcalf? A vertical threat like that could open up an entirely new dimension to this offense. Assuming, of course, Rodgers is throwing the passes and not ducking blitzes behind a porous line. Still, no matter how you look at it, the moves scream urgency. They scream now or never. And if the Steelers fall short again, miss the playoffs, or bow out without a win, there's a legitimate chance the front office decides it's time for a new direction. That doesn't mean Tomlin isn't a great coach, but sometimes great just isn't enough. Ask Andy Reid in Philly. Ask Marty Schottenheimer. Ask Tony Dungy before Peyton Manning delivered a ring.